Thank you for prompting.
Rama, everything here and now. But what I say,
Yeah.
and a future no credit depending on now. The idea of as a destiny, it's almost like I saw the old boss say, if you had the old baby, we see kind of a baby, right? But it's almost like everything depends on the now. The urban name race is here, that will lead to what is gonna, you're gonna experience in the future. For example, today says come to what. So so then I'll compare you and I'll be didi. I'm a boy. If you don't stand up to go and do it, you're not gonna eat. So everything so obedi in the next 3 minutes, a bit depending on the obey NCCA. And at the time no one the obey in primo so that it will lead you to the future. But what I say. So the future depends on the now. Now, in regards to also say obedi change you yes, someone can influence your course of action, your course of life, and I say, how do this kind of simple? Of course, I did people bit my influence wama, I directed to something else. But what I say, that is na cast will be changing, yes. Say be a we would you maybe say be a juman and kebabo more but if so when you're sharper, or be me, I manipulate to our what free course now was no. But what I say, any be I'll be to my time and say as a destiny will be as a son of bad. Really, but what I say.
Okay, next sa ayi na wo de buy na change. It na say be endi dia nipa na o change ye no the way a o pese wo nye.
Sir. Anything a picture say, now we nipa na we wade no. You need to be able to be aware of yourself. So that in terms of say BB group is here now, you'll be able to protect your own self. What I say.
Okay. Okay. We dem pacho the ente ma mi bisa no na menye me ba boy no na as before na sofo sem no sofo na mi nya nwa akra no ka say oba oye footballer kese nti no na o ma mi hu say oye bema ampa so no oye bema oba ye no obobo pa bia ayi a ye be hia nya o na ye the best ayi ewo mu iti owo ayi bebre awards bebre wa ha say but within the line na akra na afi de on pese obo no krompe ni mu ahwe biem. Your teaching say yana me repeat in ya na yesua the last time na people say I say obi onoma wo say your mind no na betre say bi obi ye obi bi ebeye ho but yes sister ba ku bi say akrabo no bi a wamfa adwene na na say hu na nche ne mu nso no obi timi ye de ekum nipa no so until na mpese mi hu say I say obi a me ba ne san kom sha na se bibisa timi hu se obeye se ampa so no otimi ye but all of the sudden we jai born bokra on pese obehwe nti na ma mi pese mi hu se bibisa na se etimi asesa.
Yeah. The whole candidate is true. Obeti must your course of action. What I say.
Okay.
Also, I will now path our names so the obeti me influence so in a way be ama wejai. But what I say.
Okay.
Yes, but
there's a tip also no. There's a no na nipa no de obe follow or no the person you know.
say unless any pana.
Okay.
Unless it's a no maybe I won't say no beti ma boa oba no there then no beti ma back to the course. Supposedly say if so obi a bibisa na enyo no ankasa ne choice na wo sesa na what I say. Yeah. So if there is an influencer, wo na wo sunya bibisa no, that is where you'll be able to help your child. But what I say.
Okay.
Yeah, to set her back or or if say there is an influencer, set the intention, and then to destroy it so that Obano will come back to us the course and I know was on which is so bubble football or something.
Okay.
But what I say.
Okay, you Master Ita we dem da se pa na teachers ni nyina mo te pa boy. So Islam.
Okay.
Okay, dream.
Yeah. Okay. Ebusafo we dey mesrem a mehu se amanfo hit you back doors so nti mesrem se wo ba question no go straight to it na ya ba ko pay. Se de be ya wit ma fa obi be nye sa time no best na ye mfa obi a. Okay, madam ase.
Dream on me to my Esther.
Okay. Yeah, more.
Yo, me da si we busiafo, me da si bebre mpanifo ene etitru a munya ye nyina ye hyemu ha. Me ba cho bosita me question is yeah, wokasa what I can say we are living in the now. Yeah. Now, me question is now no comes with
Mama Esther mpacho so what me can check your mic in one na mama ma prompt you.
But now no any tibia you will say na say me tibia you will say ni now na me question is na ye pre mu de no where and also me feel say ye transcendia ye ebia mu de no is already with us na ye try to say ye ko mu eja now na was ye live large and in charge wa say no. Me patch me question na no.
Okay. So, see, I can't living in the now, which means whatever you're supposed to do now, no, and I focus on. But what I say. So right now, say you need to come to the spiritual field. So now you're focusing on that.
Yeah.
But you're uncomfortable so if you be an idea. The or next week or the bush of or the family, something of anything of a future, no.
Yeah.
Okay. And na de bia or journey home once or pass idea a no. No na wasada na adwene. He said some could be no, not the be an adwene that's also. So
Yeah.
in that person, no, would that the case nowness na say anything that is projecting the future. Like the projection of it, instead of say we will be living in the projection of the, so instead of so believing in the now, what we mean is to say it's almost like you are living in a projected future. You are always thinking about what is going to happen, what is going to be this, what is going to be that. And in the sign person, to show gratitude, appreciation to what he or she have right now.
Yeah.
And yet, when you say living in the now, which means and you're in the future now. The BIA dream hona and by not even the future is even just a possibility. No, we should rather focus on what is happening right now. What do we have? What are the peoples around you? Do you appreciate them? So living in the now it means that the one who's see, okay, try to enjoy that one rather than say the one now and by and I would join to you uncle for woman to make 20 future no hosa bozana and you also mo ye crown or munye. So living in the now no sana ye patch. So when you're in the spiritual field, yes, you need that right now and you're focusing on that right now. Okay. That's a little bit different from say, maybe for example, sometimes yeah, even fantasies. Minya pa that pa hey. Nanka menye sika pa nanka matoka. Hey,
Yeah.
now me drive. So the person is spending time enjoying the possible future, no? Rather
Yeah.
than living in the now to do the work to even get to that place. But so what I say, to we any person you are into say, ma the challenge no hono,
Yeah,
right?
because in the I say brano yeah nim school near they all the and they say we are becoming somebody and that somebody now see we will become no is based on materialism.
Sir,
And as with consciousness, so no, you are not going that level, no.
Sir. Internet can just say, how about saying, look at everything around you, love your neighbor as yourself.
Yourself.
Appreciate life. You are trying to make you live or experience what is within yourself, what is around you right now. Rather than say, Obe jam no no. Not that to be the opposite or yen na de biano. Why do you know so? But what I say? Yes. So that is even the secret to manifestation.
Okay.
And I think that quotation, no more I say yeah. And they can use it to do many, many stuff. Christopher, no, but they still doesn't get it.
Yeah.
Desire what you want and don't think about it. That is all it takes. Okay, I want the car. And I can tell you, I show you, sir. Most of the things are about some of your brabo. I'm your brabo tumpo. I change your life dramatically. Was a number about unexpected. And you need as well.
Very true, pa. Very
Mostly, and no some no man is here, and some of them are those that change your life completely. No, and that's what going to happen here. That is the tricks. And your bro when in that one is when it comes.
It's
So
true.
whenever
I know a typical example of that
okay.
because in the example say before Nami were Italy, then I came to Germany. But me were Italy, I was thinking say me see dying back or Ghana. Baby Tisa Kaswa and me dream they say me see 2-bedroom house. And all of a sudden, me back Germany me who yeah. Then me picture abrosan AC
Yes.
in a different
Yes.
place. Bruh.
Yeah. So the able to manifest has nothing to do. Also, man focus align your vibration, law of attraction is animal.
Yeah.
That is not how it is. Really, no. These are all, if it's a baby steps. The higher step, desire what? What do you want? Desire it. I want to do this. Name my rain fee. I bet me say the moment I'm out rain if you know. Oh, wow, na dena baby see. And mostly, more than if some of you will testify what I'm saying. And your man now pay out uji wajuni free so no. Look at San your man how it will able to come true. Than any man will pay all the wajuni sisus as open. So all the wajuni sisus as open, you are actually chasing rather than attracting.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
what this means in say, you need to know so everything is within you already. You are not trying to attract anything. Attracting something means I didn't know anyone I feel now attract. But this new higher level means that you are already it. Okay, and then when you desire it now, just leave it to the universe, the greater being of you who you truly are, and it's gonna do it. It's
My
gonna
engineer
manifest it for
home.
you. And may say some of you can start to try it if meboa. Oh dear, whatever you want. So person talk up to kwanya.
Mm. Mm.
Okay.
Boss line of course, but many understanding into
Yeah.
the
So basically, that's how it works.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes. And to desire it, I said I don't know here no. I don't know here no fatu akoma so. Make sure even if it is a project.
Yeah, I think say amount for free immunity.
Mm.
But mucho still now more camera no off no. I need you more turning it on. Yeah, checking in na. Ubo dam ebia na week fufu or back door so. You can see who na.
Hey, Chesa.
Yes, mommy.
The entire my mom is also first one. Mamma na ubisa one a banner dear nehono. So bet me Eddie atoton the boss traces here. Not just a possibilities in a doors.
Yeah.
And yes, so for the car say aqualano or a bear ma or baby bobo. Or betting I can say aqualano or a bear or bear doctor. And also bet me yes. Wow,
Yeah.
possibility
Exactly.
a doors into man no chase. He say as a teacher aqualano or bobo into no. They say I was a son of being a aqualani baby. Oh yes,
Yeah.
na o create sa reality na ma akwala no. Any
Yeah.
akwala no na dream ba ball no so da. Nti
Yeah.
get na me pese me kan say possibilities na e bebree.
Yeah.
Nti say e ball na akwala ne bebo a e ono ane dia o man relax obebo. So o mo so na de front obe ya akwala na abesan asreshi akọ no. Nti
Yeah.
enye say
Okay.
tintina ye wo bibi say me ba wiase say me ba doctor nti manya doctor na makwa ekopa made nti no. Enye ma yi no possibilities ni
Yeah.
bebree bibia wo ho ma aseso okra no so be
Exactly.
experience ni nyina nti the person say ma me ni betimi yi sai de like ni team say obi na eye ne ba ne sa na wa switch say so for can say na asesa enye sa edoso
Okay.
possibilities
Okay.
ni bebree nti the nam person me dey count no me da
Okay, nice one.
Yeah,
I'm
that's it.
sorry, we've not man for me sim, we'll be for sim.
That's
Okay.
Okay.
the brain. Many understanding in pan boss. Me that's the
Yeah.
brain.
Until they try it. Why? Those who are here, you just do it. And a
Exactly.
quicker way to do manifestation. About now, I don't know when we see will boom, 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 boom. Because that is how the heart manifests. The mind trying to think it way through, but what the answer we desire and surrender it. So how I bet mama already feed your why now. Maybe do that. Within a week or one, I don't know, unexpectedly, most are not happening. But anyway, dream, let's continue.
All right. Rafia. Me hu se wasere wo ho saa. Good.
Good evening, abusuafo nyinaa.
Good evening.
Yeah, even.
To begin, no, nyame nhyira mo, ɔbɔ adeɛ nka mo ho wɔ nea moyɛ ama yɛn bia yɛni sɔ. Yɛda mo ase paa.
Okay.
My question is say, it's about manifestation. On say be negative be would dream why to me and no sin them than the positive ones. And more to the point. And there might be a honor oh yeah when in your one to me but to cramp it. Why would you say when in you? As you mean, a dear anything a man a bassa.
Okay, so the first one with negative. Anything be a negative, yeah, I don't know. Most of the time, no. The negative now is, is because of said there is a high charge of emotion. There is a highly emotional charge behind it.
Because who they before casting Mrs.
Sanity. Emotions in Italy training here. But there, papa, no mostly intimate emotions in actually. Also, a very big transmutation of energy. For example, say ubufu a energy. Say bufu no obetimi dia father bufu no so dia manifestation. But what I say, any emotion at all, and then I think say a man for so say, my friend is sex magic. It means any emotions also having sex. And I say, you try to feel. That's all this sort of. I don't know how I make it, but it's a man who they make it. That feelings now, it is also an emotion. Okay, and you can use that to also manifest. Say bufu, say happiness, say joy, say even sadness. All of them can be transmute. And because I did a transmuter, as I was a son, I'm not their baby before. But what I say, so most of the negative stuff, now emotions today. Into a working term, the emotions are very, very charged. Into a working term, think I any misa and at time out the other bubufuno can be episode. Into mostly even a bufu help people to get their work done. Ultimately, obi wa bia nko so ya ade bi ana so ye bibi na nko de nyeska wa anya na obi ko ye wonza na nipa ko na ka sem na hye no na bufu ntino no so de aya mo so no so de abenya ne de me ba cho minim sa sem na make na matias ya. Yes, so in this case, although not a buffon, you can say a buffon is negative, but the park to me transmute your buffon to the positive side. But what I say, obitima ya adia manasho anaka adia manasho ama anama adia na nipa kono ka manasho no obekwa akoye ade kro no nipa kro no or the ka manasho as ope say like a friend saying we ye mani pa kono niwu as wa ka de na manasho bu ofu ope so ye mani pa kono no de bufu akoye bonsa na aye ye fast. So yeah, so Mami Rafia, the negative, that is why most of the time I work. I am emotion a bit actually. But positive so no. I am now we intimate for positive energy in territory. For example, we be anka ye person manifest here Juma and Kebia. Obetime issue happiness or love for do ye be no so no don't mo asakra wa kuma munti no sometimes no. And no na ya na dey problem eba no. Indicate betime we say anytime be happy. Anytime be anybody you be or domo or something, then you bet him manifest because that one too is an emotion, positive emotion. I bet him there yeah manifestation. But I know na me so na me say of all no, on your levels. Which has so many law of attraction and feel you get it and visualize and all this sort of Baba when you don't have to do all that. It doesn't really matter. Desire what you want and release it. Who release it and one and a What the answer? Don't think about it. May say, I don't know. This will be a gift I'll give to some of you. So we'll wait here. Desire what you want, visualize it or how do you want it to be. Who we are. Jai, don't think about it anymore. It will come when it so true. Because when you do that now, you turn off your mind.
The more you think about it, the more manifest it.
No.
Okay.
That is also the idea moka. Because when you are thinking about it now, you are actually kind of chasing. And anytime you are thinking about it, there's gonna be doubt. Me part what I say. And again, and you're thinking on a bema de na bantemu. I can't say you are God. The moment I be cast open way, it has been sent to the universe away. You don't have to repeat it. But what I say, repetition it doesn't here. But again, social media for no make us repeat. Bebe no ansaka. But make catch you again, and you might can we home. It's where your brother dada, and you need to imitate it. And I'm setting example no. And you might when in that's where you see as you are brabum. Any other when it that's where you are brabum. Get him pa na abo. Mostly be they not winning that's where boa no as a see you know and it be changing your life around. So when you know this now, that you know that is how things really work. Okay, in the principles of manifestations, that is how it works. So then you imitate the same. If I say algorithm or whatever, you imitate the same thing. You desire, you want that thing, and you forget about it. Don't think about it anymore. Now, when you do that, now you surrender it.
Until sad and bebana men dream you.
Yes, don't think about it. The moment you think about it, you are using your mind. But akomando manifest here, surrender. You know, say the whatever you are trying to manifest, it is within you. You don't have to think about it. Surrender it to your own self. That your own self have the power to manifest it to you. Because say, for example, first, once your phone say near the command call for now, my phone marry, and I say, yes, and Joe Mundi, your cacrebia, OBS one I will check your chama adi. My phone was there, and I say, because I'm engine so bet me, so you keep on checking. Right? So the same apply to that thing. When you keep on thinking, hey, that ben adibe, but then you don't trust the power of now, what they manifest, and you don't think that it can do it for you. Right? But when you completely surrender now, that is where your power. In the case, surrender your ego and your power rise, or surrender your mind and your power rise. So see what you want. Desire it. Desire come from emotions coming from the heart. So open BB way. After that, release and live in the now. Which is why we know what you said you are now the no daily life was sitting at the Biabona Brabo dead. Yeah. Not the why you release it to the universe that's gonna come. May say some of you try, you're gonna testify what I'm trying to say. And Rafia too, yeah. So in terms of that and also, yeah, me the no can or question no more. I hope so everything is fine. What to be asking?
Matthias, na enema ye so a ye pesi ejaya ye ntumi nyaa no so ye be
Yeah, no, they're mostly addiction. Okay. And I'm mostly no so sometimes your conscious mind, your subconscious mind, and your unconscious mind.
because
Okay.
ade a me ye me pe enso me ye.
Yeah. So addiction, when addiction happen now, it takes over your mind. So it might be a little bit weaker. That aspect of you now, person with you. Anything that going into the heart will be much important. Who go into the heart and no surrender, sad, Again, with the same process. Anything miracle be a person who know life will be the gateway na mature. You can go into your heart, desire what you want. Say attitude na person who jaya. Just say it that this is what you desire. Unless a then it is something different. Or what than better. But nimuno and said that yeah isa. But umunusho muna say that at the chrono person who jaya. If you know you can't stop now, person who more, then you surrender it to your own self, to your higher self. Or you go into your heart, and I'm going into your heart. While catching on so this attitude, you don't want it anymore. You want it to stop. And after that, the same process, forget about it and move on into your life. And it will start to manifest in your life.
Okay.
Why?
Okay. It's not just say akuma no mu no. Me say no metimi kwa akuma no mu all right. But me komu a metimi mbie door no. Me
Don't
who say
worry.
door ni nie. Door ni
Untimi
nie.
be at and I don't name. It's all fine.
It's all okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
So I say
not
one thing about the heart and say everything about the heart is surrender. So untimi be a fine. That is what you got. Surrender to it. Tanaho. That is it. But what else? It's also because I'm about surrender and trust. Echo boom. It's whatever is out there, no. Just know that you want it, and that is what is there for you. And just surrender to the process. I'm afraid to.
Mate. Now institute so can say you can visualize the first time I wura akuma no ne ukohu wo ho no mu nyina fa wadwen si so. Just visualize no so so me ahomachi me ye e fa ma me. O se me
I know see a very nice
experience and I should just visualize it and make my wish.
Yes. Yeah, and no. Why are there? Any use no mum. Why?
Matthew.
Okay. Nice one. Dream.
Yeah. Okay. Abusuafo de
My job is
mesrɛ mu a
one question at a
me
time.
repeat biem. Esa e beche go for now ya find people to per time ko. Mesrɛ mu a just one pɛ and ochire mu we move on. Ifa Ife.
Hey, mommy.
Dream.
Yeah, madum no.
One echo.
Mami Ife.
Is it if if I
Eh,
just who?
Efe, me
Okay.
patry. Good evening.
good
Yeah,
evening.
evening.
Me patry with my first time I'm in so make us our platform you so now.
Okay.
Okay.
Ever since Eddie kind made them was a pa ninja mo de my penifo nyina. Ever since I'm
Okay.
not maybe me a very quick tempered and asem so shimmy. Obi idea to me shimmy pa, but ever since me join a platform we say obi craft from me say o kase o mate say bi say if why you say at the moment now me dream one within any 5 minutes cry and I'm like I forget it a free me more and yeah
Yeah.
me say me mpuna mate say yes yeah come ho asem no and obi em bibi na hye me a
Okay.
I wonder why I feel like I'm not feeling that same feeling I was feeling so be yeah my dear na ahye me
Yeah.
no me nim
Yeah.
ever since I joined a platform me nim
Okay.
idea like reason tia ama na yes antim be say me who said DNT because I wasn't like that.
Reprogramming. Yeah, reprogramming. So subconscious
Wow.
and unconscious man has been healed from most of the things about Ebufono is have to be sometime a childhood name, some
Mm-hmm.
one or two about a lifestyle, being in your baby and a war, and then we develop that in your man, right? But what about this powerful also
Mm-hmm.
because of the knowledge in the amount on what you are learning now.
Mm-hmm.
It heals you in a way that say
Oh.
because your man really and you might be as it doesn't really matter really because first right? And now when you start to learn about this stuff now, also in some year kind a healing and kakra,
Mm-hmm.
okay, a very aspect of us now, more like my friend shadow working on. It start to heal us in kakra, especially so I started to say, yeah, heart practices and then kakra.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
One of the things is behavior be to say before when you're better you're
In fact, I'm very, very happy now. I lost
yeah.
my husband last year. Now the way for no now I was having steps also. I was having stepchildren. The way for no almost yeah, Japadia and all that. Bet my many na bre. Oh, ofa me na misua many na bra na ya bibia na like onishwe. Now all of a sudden, oh, because of so why willing to know. Or man mpanimfoɔ abusuafoɔ no abɛgyina mu ɛna agyapadeɛ wei nkɔma wɔ is like most of ne properties nyina wɔn de ama ne ma no in fact I was hurt me ba back no me kyerɛ sɛ de biara na me so de biara na me so baasisi ano mendwe ho mpo biem menkae koraa sɛ saa de no exist koraa sɛ biribi koraa saa ahappen biem like I'm a happy
Okay.
person
Yeah.
nti sɛ
Yeah.
meda mo ase paa
Yeah,
ɔbɔ
okay.
adeɛ nhyira mo na
And
Uncle
also
Stuana, like Montreal, sir. I'm
Yeah,
very, very
welcome.
happy. Yeah, Madam
Yeah.
you
Watson.
are welcome.
Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you for also
Thank you. Yeah.
testimony. All right.
Dream.
If we are if
Kocho me da say.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good evening. Pocho ehuma because me hu mo ho ha. Me
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Pocho
yes,
me da
I'm
say.
infante for near Muntumu Orientini.
Pocho me da say. Me da
Okay.
no go you papa worry ye. Na pocho meze me bisa kakra me hwe Lucky in the me try akatwi kakra me look eyi ba kakra ba fra. Me hwe Lucky in the na ehu de odu baby na Vicky ehwa opeda o manipulate Lucky for ehu de I'm the one ended up with a baby I no one you aware of no now opeda o so Lucky no na opeda o manipulating ehwa na Loki obisa ne say then na oye no or say or ka say or person charge something not Loki catch and said na you say also my mind is strong enwa or ka say my mind is strong and obisa say the other way no we not say it's in my heart nti no na say wadwen no very stronger obi a no obetumi manipulate too onsa
No.
hello
I wakuma na
hello
struggle be to me manipulative.
so
I,
wadwen you're very stronger enwa
yeah, why do you stronger? Yes.
no.
Sometimes you can withstand manipulation to a certain
Okay.
level.
Okay.
But the munya yakuma. So for
Uh-huh.
example, onipo beti mama buofu, amasama what in yasre.
Hey.
It's a person who beti ma control pa.
Okay. Maybe sasa simple because aside me share video no. Obi betimi manipulate too without the person knowing it's all manipulate too ana.
Oh yeah, it's there. It's there.
Okay.
It's true.
Because it's like I don't know, Mr. Ibrahim me. Tete. Me who say oh kume. Na
Yeah.
na
Yeah,
think
so
so no nim so yeah me sa.
yes,
Because
yes, the old
ono
chasa no
wo
name say
person
next.
bi. Me chiri
Yes.
bantu. Ye nyina na yeketwa. About the heat no deba. Na the time on beka say me wia na makoma to pam 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 pam. Just say mean to me stand a highway negative energy. Always no me stay positive. Into be the negative no ba mean to me. Into you or have it papa. You know what? I don't even know what to do at the moment.
Pass so wakoma bo peri intra no you can only be controlled through so wakoma nya and you can only be control. Your mind can be strong, that is first. But because the all you know is emotions, right? As I know can it is control your emotions.
Okay.
Right? That is why I want to control. No? But who detach from sa adiana and your edibit is there, mommy efi obeka no. So first, none before by you see that before in ira. It is nobody didn't attempt to know the because there is something you need to work on yourself.
All right.
But on working on yourself, there is an aspect of you which is we call the ego, no. So you are not working on it.
Okay. Me try holding me temper, mom.
Yes.
I want to because of teaching.
You can only be.
Because of teaching,
yes.
To me,
yes. You should. Akakakra.
But
oh yeah, there.
But me the baby, no, na makoma ya me ye. Yes, I am me pain.
Oh yeah, there.
But
Akakakra.
me just say too. Inti na say me who so on manipulate me without even her knowing himself. I'm not there. Me actually you. Me that say.
Yeah. Yes.
That's the part.
Yes. You know, yeah, the advice I'm about. Do you want to make a?
Yeah, it's okay.
Dream.
Yeah, it's a
Okay. Oh, I just a network in it.
Yeah, network and a jam kakra.
Aha, yeah. Now we make us say, send a mechanic, no. Yeah. Controlling, no. The emotions, you know, the person is able to control you. You know, with that emotional attachment, and they're very hard for somebody to control you. But anyway, Dream, continue.
All right. Kwabna. From Joe, quick one. Why? Kwabna. Yeah.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
My question has to do with the state of consciousness, the physical state of consciousness. I realize from our previous conversation and from observation, I realize that when people transcend the physical state of consciousness, they don't want to really be engaged in stuff that involves the physical state of consciousness. And sometimes it has to do with the developmental stuff. So say, for instance, Zoom awakening teachings. I'm sure the person that invented it was operating in the physical state of consciousness. Any internet, any phones, any computer, any technological devices. So how say if someone transcends the physical state of consciousness, no, on pese obed ode ne ho be hihye saa niama we mu ase niama we ti n'ani so ne niama meanwhile ne niama ye nyina technology ne I mean ehun kro no ba na eboa yen ma yetimi ye niama ne ye. Thank you very much.
Okay. Ita
Yeah.
okay.
Dream. My answer question, oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
not my network in it, so it's up on the top from my dream.
Okay.
Me repeat bi mana.
Mpacho si subiem ba ye ne tofa why.
Okay, me pa say.
Yeah, dream.
Say,
I am me and
No, Ita, I think say o network no I kakra maybe ye kasa outini later. But me making a quick one na ye moving on. Pacho teminka. Ita teminka. Oh. Anyway, no problem. So let me mami and handle. So Mr. Komna Pacho teminka.
I met on kapa.
Okay, so they're all kind of Matthias here. So right now, me passion me mami be a great goddess. I think say waba.
ɛna sika nso sɛ ɔmute no mpakyɛ.
Okay, Matthew.
Abusuafoɔ metia mo metia obiara.
Yeah, you so mami.
Dream Mama Esther
Maame
metia.
ɛgye nso ɔbaa no.
Sika mpacho check why you know why na my prompt you. Yeah, you it kasa.
Yeah, na dem pese me kasa omo questions no. Abusuafoɔ questions na ya na mo kyerɛkyerɛ mu dodo. Okay, who are her? You cannot impress us. So what I say? Near Ubekano, we already know. So just summarize it for us. Why? You don't. Yes, Ramu. And our questions, Nabusian from Pacho, me page or TikToker. I have done a lot of teachings on this case. Mama Esther Moko life the be join it. This was a new one. I have no young fancy and dear. Nya fe na be narrate wo abusua panyin nsɛm nyinaa wɔ ha abusua yɛ abusua deɛ nea esi no is done and gone asi atwam it does not exist. Let's ask questions about knowledge na yɛbɛget wɔ ha nyɛ sɛ yɛde bɛyɛ nkɔmmɔdidie saa o yɛnkɔ baabiara ɛnna mpɛ sɛ meka nti mpakyɛ ɔmo wɔ ha question na yɛ a mo summarize ma yɛ so wate ase anka ne no na ne bu fu nti kese eni hɔ ɛyɛ na ba saa simple ɛmbɛkyerɛkyerɛ m na me nua bi yɛ ese na fa he kosi he ɛmmoa yɛ yɛda mo nyinaa ase dream mepakyɛ thank you for the good work thank you so much.
All right. With the manga some mami na can when you na mika you.
Okay, dream.
Yes, ka.
Mami ntofo.
Okay.
Both about na so nya master.
No, how? Okay, but Kasawi.
Okay.
Said the great goddess kan na you were high person eboa mama mutimi develop myself fast. So any question we kra na mo wa nkene no ke be kira de foforo. But ye kire made last time no. Nti ene no ye expect say questions ana mo bebusa. So san komodi we na mo wono mo de back talk me wo ho great goddess ayi wo ho galactic onima master mabochinku no akoto bia famu ho no afiri na oba hanam na yetimi de makọ ye nanim the studies na moye no why esremo momoaye na yenso yentimi moa mo dan se bedane nkomodie e wa ha no ye mammo kwan a ebedane nkomodie na eno so emoa mo ana yenso emoa ye tikakra me pese me kan boss to aso.
All right. Yeah. Ita mpacho bet makasa.
No. So my
what was question if you mana?
No,
yeah,
mami repeating the man on I into aso. Ita mpacho also opeso chere say since yewo hanum say no adentina say what transcend maybe say we get into different state of consciousness. Now adentina on per se we be engage yourself when you happen or physical hanum say.
What transcend there? Yeah. So awareness and the perception. Also, you cry, you cry. Sometimes we do baby. I want to say, for example, also sometimes people are awake and they see people. Or maybe for immediate numbers or mobile or mobile catch them. You know, you don't have to. Because it's a learning process. And addition so there. Addition so there. So we move the biasa at the end of business film, but what I say. So sometimes they don't want to, and I say they don't want to help, but you will a greater understanding. So, oh, I didn't quite addition. Something realization, because that realization, no, about who said, oh, boni pakrono, crown, it almost like you are not helping the person. You don't have to fish for the person. You need to let the person fish for him or herself. That is where true knowledge is experiential. But what I say, so sometimes they don't want to be sure how they want you to yourself to figure it out and learn to go up there. A honor is where you truly learn.
Yeah. So, Mr. Kwabena Mpacho, I hope you say what.
My question was a bit diluted. Let me give some of the examples that I gave. My Mpacho said, if and you say yeah, boy, a bush per se, but if I say Zoom, yeah, technology na internet phone ni nneɛma na yɛde yɛyɛ nti nka saa nneɛma wei nyinaa mba nka sɛ anka enhance yɛn teachings wei no nti adan na yɛ transcend we are, then we don't want to do it, then we leave it to those other people that are using these things to exploit the NPCs and nkɔfo na they are way below the physical realm, no, the state of consciousness.
Yeah, okay. So, Mr. Kwabena Mpacho, right now, say you right now, if anything, these teachings, still now, do you sleep? Do you eat, right?
Yes.
Exactly. It's the same thing. The fact to say you are transcend doesn't mean you're not supposed to associate yourself with what is happening here. It is just a change of mindset. Just say you understand what is going on. Into no on to subebre. Me pasha hope say they make and what you say. So if you have an idea, be say maybe you want to invent something, maybe some idea about utrima, you have to do it. You understand? You have to do it. You don't say right now, no, my transcend it from the physical state into I don't want to do it. I will give it to someone else. No, being so any. Me pacho what you
Okay, so
okay.
Yes. But in terms of the many question, I don't know. So, person say should we use this knowledge in terms of technology? Called them. Is that a question?
The question is, why do we leave the transcending technological aspect of life and near development? Other people now they use it to exploit humanity. No.
Okay. So yeah. So technology is good though, but the more now we move up to say the American, there normally who say it's not really needed. Okay, but as for the people of the mind in it, there'll be the true technology, as you. But what I say, we don't have to use even the Zoom to have communication. You could be having what do you call it? Telepathic communications. Right. We can be closing our eyes and seeing ourselves on our inner screen and be communicating with our own self. But what I say, so most of the most what they do is say they try also they used to exploit people, but our inner technology you can't use it to exploit someone. Sometimes to an extent, but mostly you cannot me because the person can block him or herself from you if what was sharing about but what I say. So they tend to teach about really yourself, to know yourself, because that is the biggest of everything. Everything is within that. And the moment now, then you unlock all of that. But what I say. So it's more like technology is an imitation of who we are. So instead of saying I can close my eyes and project and see you your room, the technology will imitate that and make it more like video call or what do you call it? Camera now, CCTV camera, right? But in addition, we can do it naturally. We don't have to, So the biggest and the greatest technology of it all is your consciousness. So that is what you need to learn to explore. So those transcendent way, they knew what they call realize that. So they tend to almost let you know yourself rather than say, oh, something.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Okay, nice one. Dream.
All right. Yes. Witchcraft. Witchcraft.
Witchcraft.
Good evening.
Yeah, evening.
Yeah, so my question is very quick. My one is, so right now you can keep religion, or you just have to let everything go, or you can just choose to decide to live this kind of life, like a particular life that you want.
Oh, okay. So your question, and I'm into the end. So me too. Yeah, you can let go of this. Can you? Oh, wait till the mic and I be on camera. Not what be saying. I said.
No. Okay, so I was saying that you can any kind of life that you want to live, or you can just let everything go and just be who you like, just be yourself.
Yeah. All of them are true at the same time. So you can choose if the life you are living is right now good for you, fine. If you don't want it, then you can create the one you want.
Okay, so my
Or you can
one is
shift to.
so my one is like anytime I smoke, I feel very connected. Like I feel like I'm very highly like in a very very different like highly state compared to when I don't smoke. So I just wanted to know like is it I just really want to know like be very clear about it.
Yeah.
Like it even like helps me to meditate more and other stuff.
Yeah. So it's all up to you which one you like. So you need to be able the whole life, what we are learning, and yes, attention at your baby, but send a bit to improve your life here. What I say. And also to make life more fruitful. Next walk now comes out the that is why I'm share more tricks, on how the manifestation thing is done. It's not the word manifestation, but it's really creation, how to create your own reality as you want. So if this is not what you want, fine, you can change it. Open for Francois. Desire the one you want. Look, okay, which one you want, and bring it into your heart space and release it and tune into it. Which you we are releasing. Alignment in RBC, and then you're gonna shift to that reality you want as soon as possible. The more you can surrender to the greater aspect of your own self, the quicker the result will be. You don't have to do anything. And really, sometimes as you start to understand some of the new amount for some of you already do it though. Like for example, because yeah, you do it consciously every day. And sometimes I always say if you really take your time and look at things that happens in life. I use the same thing to replicate. For example, the manifestation, it happens, it naturally it happened to us. We don't do anything. But and I'm saying even psychic reading, it happens to us. Sometimes you may see somebody, you feel this is this do we say I'm penny and power because sanity. Or because is me kind. You know, is me kind. This is what here. Right? We've been doing it. We never left who we are. I think you didn't catch him. We've just kind of forget about it. And all we need is to bring our awareness to it. And when the awareness in the past, seeing it as
Everything, like, that's how I feel right now. I feel like everything that's happening, I know everything already.
Yes, it's fine. Until what they all know, send a make if you want to change it, fine. If you don't want to change it, then you want it. But what was so changing now? Desire the one you want. You can in your mind visualize.
Like when I wake what I'm going.
But I say,
I was saying it's like me right now. It's like if I wake up, I know okay, this is the exact thing I'll see. Like this is the exact thing I'll do. Like sometimes when the thing is happening, I know what's going to happen next. I just know like this is what's happening.
Yes. It's the same thing. So when you can guide your life wherever you want to go. You can even and apart best my program what you want to experience in your life, in your day. Sorry, before you move on. The trick is the moment you visualize what you want, forget about it or surrender to it that is already happened, and then think about it and just move on. And in your days, it's gonna align. You can start to do this maybe tomorrow or something and see what I'm trying to say. And just align. Ubon say, whatever the holy thing is that you surrender to the aspect of yourself, say, this is what you want. After that, because you trust yourself, say, I just cry, I just say dynamic. Ombubusa amo ama wo no, me the dream chase amono, dream chase wa. Da ben na mo say Obaba busa ho sika. So that man sika na obana sa kwatana say da obenya sika na ma ya na da be no de be sika no be da okoye adwuma na oba no ndene sa da onim so waka cho so pe sika no kwada dada de onim se dada de bi onim se mo say agora bi anim se ne papa na ne papa ho de bi asi na ne papa ho de right. So the same way, can say if you the kingdom, whatever, no, you need to be like a child or what. That is what we are talking about. It's complete trust, complete surrender. That whatever you have and whatever you want, it's already within you, and you're gonna get it. So if you completely trust it, then you don't have to question it. You don't have to doubt it, right? All you need to do is go in your way and just do whatever you want to do, and it will come. Don't think about it anymore. It's matter WhatsApp material. You are good to go. What do you say? Know that it's already.
Okay. Yeah, Richcraft,
Okay,
is it
so
okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay, pa.
Okay, thank you. I think say good espresso kasa.
so you should be able to. So expanding beyond the Sika in the you should be able
Hey, and the boss will network it and
to
how
anything you
power.
want to experience.
So.
Yes, and then
Abusuafo
after
mesrɛ
that,
mo.
we are good to go.
Okay, dream part of boss and a voice nebo. Bank
Dream,
kakra.
enter also.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, good kasa.
Yeah, abusuafo mesrɛ mo ya spend 1 hour. Ya beke mumu dodoɔ bi asanti question no. Mesrɛ mo. Monya ni ntiatia summarize mesrɛ nkyerɛkyerɛ. Na wo hyɛ ase a boss ate dada. Obeyi ano ama nti mo nso so nya ne tenten. Na munya ne nkakra ne yɛnkɔ yɛn anim. Aka yɛ 1 hour. Madam Wanse, thank you all.
All right, thank you. So yeah, as she said, no, the back and forth, no, and also so effort time. Until na ye buy ya na ubi apagya so ubi ampe so ubi twa to so okay, that's it. Nana J.
Good evening, Benvo.
Good evening.
We were questioning our physical state of consciousness.
Okay.
Me perceive me di enyoma mmiɛnsa bom na mode hwɛ adeɛ ma me. Within the physical state of consciousness, no, your emotions, your ego, and then character.
Okay.
How do we mend them together for us to be able to overcome all of them in terms of physical state of consciousness?
Okay. Boss war. Oh, I think say you Lucy boss in team. Good goddess war.
Hello, dream part of me wa.
Aha, we there, we say be you man and wo.
Part your question near there.
Yeah, Nana J Mpacho sisu be man.
The question is, I'm asking from the physical state of consciousness. So, says it involves how do you call it? It involves emotions.
The physical and the astral body. Emotions involve the physical and the astral body. But the soul itself does not have those emotions. That is why our soul the pressure or experiencing those things through the human body, through the physical body.
Yeah, the American said, me picking from their omodi train last Friday about physical state of consciousness. And me patch say they taught us about emotion, how to control our emotions. And me patch say to control our emotions, there will be a character within the ego that you have into it. Into the same human being, you be sitting you to me senior yebe done no yeba specialize on that physical state of consciousness.
Okay, so just raise your awareness. Okay, the emotion back. I want to say this emotion is coming from your ego. That awareness alone is the solution. Okay, so you don't have to do anything. You can't force it, but the awareness and the knowledge about it solves the problem. And it's a gradual process. You can't do it today. Okay, we will be a ubuta fupa. Won't mean castle me boom fugi. What I say, but a buyer, wawa jia to say me bunafu. Na anything can be bufu. That awareness alone is your solution. You don't need to do anything. You can't force anything. So what I say. So understanding it solves it.
Okay. Nana J, what I said, but let me add something small for you. So it's what he's saying, that's how it's supposed to be. Because right now you are now learning, right? So you have to take your time. And Nina Beba teachings in him, as teachings no air cosono. Obeti Sanima we are, and Nima we in say, never think it won't say you start dropping them on your chair, one casa yourself. So what you say. And at the same time, since Yakacha say you are a soul, you have to be able to separate yourself. When I talk about yourself, I'm talking about the true you, which is your soul. You have to separate it from the physical body now. What the down because only the physical body depend on what that emotion, ego, anyone no. So what you say. But the soul no only sa nyoma way nyina. It is for example, say me did watema. Are you going to react back? And I say we separate you physical body no now would the soul no me.
I'm not going to react back because of how you've been teaching us to understand how it happens.
For example, if I insult you, say we are boy. First of all, look at yourself. Do you see yourself as an animal?
No.
Exactly. That is how you handle it. If you don't see yourself as animal, why do you have to react back? Say me we are boy. You understand? So in that case,
I do.
You have been able to separate yourself, the physical body from the soul. Because the soul, say will be a boy and I say will be a way. So no, it's just one. It is formless. It doesn't have any of this inchichemuno. So what I say. It is so obedi watama. Don't if you add emotions to it, it is you that you want to add it. In that case, in ubufu, it is your choice. When I would choose yourself, say ubufu. But if you don't want to react back, that is how you use the soul aspect, So you don't say anything back because when himself any panic, that is not you. Does it make sense?
Yes, it does. Well, something came out of Madison. I don't just the last one, and then he said, "Obi me a subject or me baby I'm doing here." Bishop said, "Nana, no, Nana don't see what Jimmy pa, what Jimmy." You understand?
Obi kasa. Now then you take a deep breath. Now umbisa said Nana Nana we Jimmy and pa. If someone accepted that idea now, then you are good to go. That means it is not you na nipane no kasa. And you no kasa. He is talking to the physical body, which is your emotion side. The emotion side, to say what Jimmy pay because of saying in that language, you say, "Hey, I think the obi also react back." So what you say? But say he is talking to the physical body that, but the real you know, and you wa unjimi. The physical you know, the real you know, it doesn't speak only language be a oka. So until the nipa ne can say. But the physical body ne understand all these things.
I understand. I understand. I'm fully okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
You are welcome. So the knowledge will actually get you to that level where you won't react to anything. Your ego will be silenced. Okay. And yes, and the all this problem will be solved. Why will be free wakuma movie and you'll be okay? You feel offended because of the ego, because of the identity. Without it, you will not feel anything. So you just have to, you need the knowledge because all this identity of who you are is the ego. And it doesn't matter.
Yes.
Me, I don't care about who you are or what you do because I know you as a soul and I know you are not. So you feel offended because of the ego, because of the identity. You think you are something better than someone. That's why when they say something to offend you, that's why you get angry. That's why you react. But as we are learning, when we get to where you project to see and to understand, naturally, your ego will silence because you will see more, you understand more.
Yeah.
So let's take our time and let's stop asking questions and let's flow with the teaching. This is what is actually going to reprogram us very fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Posita is going to teach about all these things, everything, marriage, relation, everything. So you people should take your time, give him time to teach. When he starts, all this will be solved.
Yeah.
So nobody should worry so much about this thing.
Yeah.
You
So
get
Nana,
to understand.
Nana, you
Thank
okay?
you.
Yes, I'm good. I'm already. I'm good. I'm good. Surely.
All right. Mary Frimpong. Mama Mary.
Hello.
Yes, mommy.
Hi.
Hi.
Abusuafo metiatia mo. Mami Grace metia wo pa wa na ho ye.
Na ho yo ye also.
De nyame ase. Mpacho.
Yes, we da mo ase.
The question no tietia bi. Pacho. Me question e de abo me pa ye we. Se obi be hu ne ho. Se sie ya ye bu enkyerɛkyerɛ so a ye wo mu a ye tie mu. Na bibi ni na se oya afiri mu a Obeden who say baby a wakopie ne ye baby a the right place for him and her to stay there and I say obeden who say ho na was otena and I say ho na was obo na brabo the next abrabo obekom.
Okay. So say yes ye guzu a yesu idea na so obi free ma. Pasha sana pese ochire. O free so pese say owu a ana meboa.
Sana meka.
Okay, fine. So right now no. I say unyanye fully if anything aware of where you go. Any baby a wonko. Say obekwa aba, say wonko ma, say baby a wonko unsane ma we na unim because ye nkyere o. So what ye nkyere o. Enti no the little one na unim no. Ti see ye din komo yi. De unim no eno na wo de eko. So what you say? The unim see am eno na wo de eko. But because of say unya mehu de unya nye projection traveling go baby you say okay watching be no say me free ma me wo that awareness ni say metimi use the knowledge na omo kire me no ama me the movie I escape I call this kind of plane and as for unya that idea no. So definitely if I'm not mistaken you are going to come back. So what you say? Say me case obe come back na so oba start bibia afo.
No na yampe no mira.
Okay.
And also yes mommy.
But mommy what say ma? Ma Mary, say boss I do not see always be in the now. Also see I will dream future any actually also kwa abesan abai. What's that Auntie, because you started class for BBC a question way, advanced for. And boss ita some of catch and say who free mu say see ya me no ka say ya. Just tell yourself say you want to go back to where you came from. Baby, I will free buy you know person will come back. And yet how on say obi a free answer na eba. Nti catch on obi a obi shia bia no menji obi endi because no deception no very deep. Enye bi ni hard no kra. So we better than one basa o nana. So we better than one basa me na me ye hwan ni hwan bese me enko me ba. Obi betimi atrap o. Just tell yourself say because thought bi abeba o trim bia na de wo ko baby a wo ko. Nti ka tell ho say o pese wo ko baby a wo free ba ye as a soul.
Okay.
No. Nti o de fa no two trim because one dream na wo ko dream e tena ho dia wo bese ya ba. Thank you.
Yeah, so you see, yeah, that's it. Okay, so let me add this, then we move on. I said, yeah, me can no. I said, mama me frimpon. I any day, but in a bad way, because I say or per se or pedibibi a man a best sound sweet. I wanna assume. So what I say. So anyway, I hope we say Mama Esther, I answer no, and that's fine. Let's move on. A champon. Hey, a champon jana phone one. And a yen to us. Tofik. Pamucho, your friend of my Ibeja who near ko. Hey, Tofik is also yeah.
Hello?
Back,
Yeah, there is some kind of noise on my background. That is why I'm trying to mute it
no,
before.
Yeah, TBB and to Makasa.
Okay, can you hear me, please?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so my question is related to what we learned last week, Friday, about the, what do we call it? About some of the things that when you do, your energy is going down as a soul. So the question basically is on the fact that they said when you talk about people, like let's say gossip, and then also when somebody does something to you, and then the way you react are some of the things that actually make it brings your energy level down. So I want to know, in this case, let's for instance, somebody offends you or somebody does something, and whoever you are talking to about that person, it's not like you're lying against the person, or it's not like you are doing anything to tarnish the person's image. It's actually exactly what the person did that you're saying. So let me put it in this way. It's just like a journalist reporting a story or reporting an incident the way it is. So in this case too, does it also bring my energy level down for saying the truth or for speaking to someone about the issue or about what the person did?
Okay, Brother Tofik, Dream. Concern our person who can once a man. Because you are trying to say, oh, can be one.
Yes, exactly.
It doesn't mean any energy will be energy will form and I say, well, hi. What do you want to talk about? I don't think a person who can suffer any panel. At the end, I can. So, who can.
Yeah, because it's that. Okay.
Who can they say any panel? Any panel to be feeling hurt. And I say, who can't say any keke. Oh, Ejina, Butaya, what they can't say no.
The intention.
The idea, intention, I would say, I would they can't say no. Oh, can't ni pani was them. So, what the best say ni pano. And I say, oh, keke. What you say? And only a Becca say, be a low ni high, and send your person who choose no. Ning na be kwa koji na o. Nti say me can't say me say me person me they say the pani ni na bra ba obo ni nimbe gu ase. And I say, we de me di hu komo keke. But enye butaye bia tai say me person me say nipa na. That one is fine. Ning na age na so. On say when you are doing something, I hurt you know.
Yeah. Consciously, you know.
Nti Tofik kakra
Dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm me kasa. Yeah, right. So what you are asking is actually coming from the programming. The programming you say and concern your bonnet. Who can be one summer a bonnet? So you have that programming. And concern or then you bet me it doesn't affect the soul and how okra no kwan bia so. So what I say, but who programming na ye dia to team no. Enti ebe how. So what I say, but do who jina baby a oka en how a boss din konkonsa na kwa wani ni nyina kan drama no ho. But ye dia to team say ye bone. Enti wo na be affect. So these are some of the things that you person ye reprogram mo free home. So bibi biara wo feel say wo ye no. Do it same for aban money ene ense wo nipa bi a do it. But kai hunu say te ebe ha wo ankasa de ene ejai. Because konkonsana wo ye no. Wo pese wo train nipa ni shame. Nti ne ye advertise ne ma no. Into wo de koso aka ba kai hunu say the energy you are releasing no is either going to affect you. So what I say, because you've been programmed, say a bonnet, so it will affect you negatively. Abrani pani koneni. So when you understand this, it's either you choose to do it without affecting yourself, or you don't do it at all. The choice is yours. But okra no wa have to experience na body emu. Your soul want to have all types of experiences. And through wa niema ne de okombedo bebre. But how have you been programmed? Would it affect you? If it will affect you, then don't do it. So what I say, it doesn't affect anybody. So what I say, Upia Cochin Prana water. Prana or Cochining, and maybe I know in the mansion. And so the idea to think I am bonintino. Who get it? So it's from the programming. So we are trying to reprogram you there. Whatever you want to do, do it. But here say the kind of energy that you give out, will it affect you? If it will affect you negatively, don't do it. But concern itself is nothing. It is where your bonnet, where your papa, where your bonnet. I was almost here you free mutim bako. I did be a better utima, why you better also where your bonnet. Can who say a programming their program and start doing away with those things bako. I didn't part of Kakana Mekano. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, let's move on. Jump on.
Me pacho, I'm paying for. My someone be beside say. If I'm sure Motoman can.
Pastor Yetunka.
Me pacho, my son, me beside say. I say, ye days na ye disnya de ye ni nyina ye questions no so emfa ade na ye sua ndada no ho enti me pacho nke betwa question me we da me nkwa amadwunu na me bisa nke betumi atwa days na de questions and answers na ye sua de na say ye sua de no ye ba the seeker program so na say bibi ni enti ase ni bisa wo ho no obetumi a kire ya say. Because it seems we are still standing the same place. And I think so last Friday, it's a network in Inti. And you might be more uncle ye. And so you found to a platform so celebrate ya. Yena auntie I say ni bit me as I call back near Kuti.
Okay. All right. Judy Tubekasa.
Yeah, Mom and Papa, we are here to help you. And more the questions. Yeah, we are ever ready. We have all the time in the world to get the better questions. But one of my discipline and they say your time, they are cut 30 minutes.
Imagine.
And additionally, there's a work, just a dream decided here. 80 years, I'm open to your questions and the days of what else.
When you questions in Paucho. This night we are continuing answer the union film, Mr. Mo.
Yeah, boss by a vacant and they are required the buffer. I don't dream what they say. If I'm putting your question and answer, so I can't 30 minutes.
Mommy, Pacho, who team me?
Mpacho ani mewaha.
With the Pacho, moon, a comma will be out with the moon team as superm. Say, Sebi, before I ever best started, Hano, make can say, ye, Hano Moon school. And if anything, what be feel, Lisa say, ye mount assignment, and that's a wine, ya. Teacher in India, Baba be so, and Nasifo. Yes, Nanso so on say yɛdi kan yɛ teachings ɛwɔ hanom sei ɔho yɛayɛ teachings nanso sɛ teacher ni ma wɔ assignment ɛwɔ school sɛ kɔkɔyɛ anaasɛ obi a wɔkyerɛ biribi na sɛ bi a anim hɔ no wantumi ambisa wantumi anya asɛmbisa bia anyɛ a ɔho sɛ teacher ni no ɔntumi nhu sɛ ade no a wɔkyerɛ no or make progress in your mind and answer or make it so what yes so on tiase on timi nkyerɛ so who enti say ye ba that could be ye two that could be sure so ye ba ne aba be kyerɛ adeɛ it in the following time no na ye de aba be bisa ade na ye kyerɛ ye no what tiase say maybe bibi kakra kyerɛ wadwen wo ho na wo de bisa ne ya go further on in it ne ya kyerɛ mu sɛ de be ya wo beti ade na say because ade na ye kyerɛ no me pamocho o enye mriketuo Ena enye say bia ye kyerɛ ne na ye ka sɛ si ye kyerɛ pɛ the next year eno anu na de ne ye wie na ke sɛ wu a ukɔ heavy na sɛ ukɔ baby enye saa na ye wɔ ha no say we no enye it doesn't have an end eno nso a eni mfitiase a lifetime na ye enye say bia ye kyerɛ a na ɔkyena ya ka sɛ mobile ye efe ne sɛ ye hu sɛ ya kyerɛ ma de ne nyina ye piepie bibia hyɛ utrim and then na we moving on na ukɔ. No, that's not what we are doing here. And we are not here, no. You need a friend saying. We don't have any friend saying. You need in a hurry to finish and now be uncle baby in that. Ye ni wa botre. The obey na say cocoa fa with data and a better nas in this day. So what I say, ye ni time to be stay here. You better now 40 years a crown. It doesn't bother us. So what I say,
Papa, ne da yate aklesa. Nanso, so
yes,
bi
mommy.
wo kyerɛ yɛn
Me
baabi
ba
a na
cho
obi nso
ai
kɔfa
nka
daeɛ.
one boss mo nka na
Motemenka.
Yeah, ita
yeah yeah to nka boss what back. You are welcome.
More interested. Ma, but I want to be a question, no.
Ai
Mpacho
ma
me am.
okay
And
boss
don't
apa.
worry. What? You better take into consideration. Don't worry. Why?
Yeah.
We are working on it.
Okay.
Dream.
Yeah, that's it. Yes, mommy.
But me mute me ho na me dru fi ana maka kyerɛ.
Okay, Mate, no problem.
Me da se.
Okay. Yeah, that's mommy. King.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Good evening.
Yeah, evening. Can you hear me, though?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool. My question is just simple and straightforward. Because Friday, we did something about we learned something about physical state of existence, right?
Okay.
And I think Institute was saying something about this physical reality is a bit of dense reality, right? So I was thinking, how do you protect your mind from all this dense stuff that's going around? Like, can you create like a shield, like a helmet shield to protect your mind? And also, how do you identify what thoughts is not your thoughts? Because it's been said throughout all the teachings and stuff. So I just want to know, like.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Okay, so to understand the thought is not your thought is to know the thought is not your thought. So what I mean is just, what you see now, you consciously wanna attract a certain thought, or for better understanding, you are consciously thinking about something you want to say, thinking about what you are doing here. But as you are doing this, and then probably some thoughts will come in which you didn't actually, intentionally or consciously, you didn't command that thought to come, but all of a sudden that thought just start popping into your head. Okay, those are the thoughts that that are not you. So you just have to be aware of yourself. That okay. I mean, if you are just, for example, what's the say maybe for example, obi who adwena be suit him say as open nipa kro no. I mean, you are not thinking about that, right? But it just start, manifesting in your head. So that is an easy way to know that it is not your thought. So knowing that it's not your thought is that you are knowing that you are not the one consciously, or you are not the one who actually activated those thoughts. For example, if I'm going to work, I'm now planning. I want to plan how to do my work properly, and I'm thinking. So in that case, I am the one who is actually trying to invite the thoughts that will help me, what do you call it, accomplish my task, right? Which is the job one, so that the job will become better, right? But if you are there and then probably you're not thinking about anything, or you are just there chilling, and all of a sudden a certain thoughts start popping into your head. Those thoughts are actually the ones which are actually coming from other people. So all you need to become is just have self-awareness of yourself, and then you can get intruders, thoughts which are intruders, and yeah. And sometimes the other person would have been actually thinking about you, and then all of a sudden, your brain have attracted those thoughts. So yeah, it's just that simple.
Yeah, because the reason why I ask is basically like, we have day-to-day activities, right? Like wherever you see during the day. That's why, like, obviously most of the thought that you see like will come to you. So it's just, I just wanted to get a clear understanding on that anyway. But yeah, I
Yeah,
get it.
yeah. So there are some thoughts that will come in randomly. Okay.
So
So
the
if
random
it
ones.
comes and you're really, you have to say like this thought, I'll not think about this. Like this thought, I'll not, think about that. Like sometimes I don't know if you've actually been aware of yourself. You get some thought in your head like, why is this thought so ringing in my head so much? Why is this thought coming from? Because that is not based on your previous when when you look at yourself, you don't used to think about this thoughts. But all of a sudden it started to pop into your head. They'll be like, what? Where is this coming from? So yeah, so all you need to do is just become self-aware of your own self and the things that comes into your head. Because you need to understand that again, you're not your thought. Your brain attract thoughts. Okay. So you should be aware of the thought that your head attracts. So if it attracting a certain thought that this thought there, you don't like it, and then just push it away. Okay. If you like it, fine, you give attention to it, and then it start to magnify, and more thought will comes in. Okay, so the first trick is to know that you are not your thought. And then the second one is that since you know that you are not your thought, then you can choose the thought that you like and those who you don't like. Right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
thanks.
All right. Rose.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Pompam Chum, Mam, good evening.
Hey, Josh, mommy.
Me pacho, me cram, na baby son na sika aka ho asɛm no because mmerɛ bia wo hɔ a wobɛhu a na thought bi abɛsi wo tim ɛnyɛ saa koraa na wodwen so no na asɛm tete bi nsɛm basa bi especially sɛ wohwɛ wu cycle no a anaasɛ woyɛ meditation a bɛɛ since you started bɛɛ 4 months ni no nso still wobɛhu sɛ wowayɛ kom a wotu a wodwendwen na saa nsɛm basa ba woyɛ wadwen sɛ wompɛ sɛ ɛbɛba deɛ but ɛkɔ but ɛsan ba na nti na mebisa sɛ ɛno saa no sɛ yɛbɛtumi ayɛ ne dɛn yɛbɛyɛ ne dɛn yeah because
Moase. Yeah, so yeah, you're can correct. Most of the time the entire say you use on a thought to nice frequently. That the more frequent you used to think about these thoughts, okay, the more it will be easier for them to always stick around.
Okay.
Until you'll be out there engineering your man, when you start to do your practices now, thought no won't call you frequent, they are still around because I say what you've always been giving them energy. So they are still around you. So the moment you because your concentration, bones no mass eba. It is time to feed. feed them energy. I almost said you are near the Romba we paid you are near the Honor I am no bombarded about Timber.
Yeah. Yeah. Nampa chom a year na me baba so home fan tinana miss any energy man. Always the bia send ya mo can but still I'm working. Tinam some say yeah.
No, it is working.
It is working. What cancel no?
Men cancel no, men kasa me catch him to me cancel. Me was aged in any debia men and a casta cram of Pebia catch them say.
My way, sure.
Oh, yes. Me sure.
All right, and one thing I can say, any deep men can say still now it's not working. Like the moment that thought never about trimupe, you can't. It's like you don't know what you are doing.
I know.
But what you say. So once I was sending energy, you say me ba home fan me send energy I'm sending on tono no. You don't have to think about say any question will do any who say work it. But also what I say, just leave it to the universe. Not universe, not in your man.
There is a one out there. Why you okay? What's the energy? Some about on the piano will check energy. Now, me send you.
Men check it. Now, you say me one night. Be so happy. I'm saying that was the energy. So no cost or no cost. I'm so no home be.
Yeah. So the dynamic can be make example, okay. So yeah, no check it, right?
Yeah.
But send me a kind, no. What do who no send one ton and our person. When you say how one hot ton of BCB at here, right? We are just release it, okay? And yeah, we be very fine. I send one says I yeah now fine. Just no say it's gonna be fine, right?
I show you. That must.
Okay, yeah, that's still Kakra.
Again, send me come. I'm sanka we so Anton to be.
Yeah.
Now, the can say we know. In order for say then very much effective, you know, the first level, no say you need to know the two ones on. But matter say, also who the two mu, so mu the two no channel or more kind of so change the warriors, whatever they say. So the I want to show mu of who you know you are no. Say to me wo mu no. And no now what they want to so. Say why surrender so why you say this one should happen, no there. It's gonna happen. Okay. So that is one year cassette. The issue you should learn with questions. And kaka na nyabo trinity asi. Although it might sound I want to say, but sana man what it asi with him that your man you can easily. About what I say. So the first thing is say you know Bibi wo mu yakata say you are the source and the source is using this to kind all this sort of way with the teachings, you know, right? So you start to know it, okay, not just information, but you start to say, what do I call my beji? Rather than so do with beji. Now there is a difference between learning, which you use your head to understand, and the one you use your heart to understand. The heart is directly connected to your subconscious mind. Oh, Dream Timinga.
Yeah, itamitonka.
Okay. The heart is directly connected to your subconscious mind. But what I say, so anything be out of wakuma bedia then a cool straight. Internet will be hunahuna or yeah, hunahuna emotions. It start to affect the heart. There's one aspect of or heart and I connected to your right brain. Okay. And they start to, release that emotions and they start to work. And some will pass through the subconscious. So the real way in there, when you go into your heart space now, it is directly connected to your subconscious. And so that is all your mind in your surrender to it. So that is why I'll be to change everything from your heart space because everything be a surrender to that place because that is the supreme. Matters. So yeah, more. When we are learning now, I am for engine to for wakuma jitum. There is a difference between that. The difference is also the what UTG. It is based on logic. Okay, ita kasi.
Hello.
Hey,
Well, sorry.
when you
Continue.
okay,
Sorry.
yeah. Anywhere Drew soon to need to also.
Or that
Okay.
also. Yeah.
Yeah, Kwabena Kasa.
Kakra.
Yeah. Nidino Kwabena Ntino, Kakra Kwabena. And I'm
Okay. Pay for me chacha mo.
yeah, Joso.
Yeah, just
Masaita, present question. This is off the teachers now, Jen. We're experiencing you maybe an percent maybe you might have the idea of what I'm experiencing. Me da me snop heavy pa, but se me da wa on. Sometimes me snop do baby I say my breath I can't breathe. And I say me da na me be up but me minimum say pa eta happy pa no masoro at once. So my point be say me say me and me yes and say why.
snoring. I think there's more medical stuff. That's
Nah, but
spiritual.
bibi nyaneme, bibi like on say to the point when it get to a point I can't mean to me who me be ma. Na bibi abbo me asin masoro at once. It happened to me. So bibi say and one is sad because first time
Okay.
happened, na me just obi di ababa be try me, but later na mo say it happened very more than 3 times.
Okay. So anyway,
It could be in higher self.
yeah. Now, where you know, a friend saying those are a man ultimate home. And have you worked on that?
Snoring, I think say oh yeah, I think say
Incurable. Yeah.
yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah. So sometimes it will get you to that place. But sometimes it's not really spiritual stuff. Maybe just for physical body and responding, and then your mind interprets it that as self-viable. But it might also be that way, unless we look into it to see say who is behind our all boys and the
Oh,
Bible
I'll be very
title
happy.
now.
Oh my God, I'll be more than happy
Oh
to
boy,
find out.
our title.
No, Obama, actually, Obama, because say it get to that point, I want to take it down, but just like that, you can die.
Yeah, would die here.
Say, be me that come me that sa, and then not sad not happen.
Yeah,
Because
so would
Obi can
die
tell me
here
say,
a natural. So would die that we now can definitely a bit might happen. Or say minimum juma away. Say o brepa na se o kas o to na se o da. O rate me feel ho me da deep. So whatever is happening, unim most of the times no say won dan ko deep pa na say wo da ho no ma wote enyema yekọ around bia dede bia wa etwa wo ho ahye bia wote but say wo da ko deep pa wa breast especially wa brain na wo to ho no ma wa da no wo say de ko bia wonte etino uminimu no your throat no aye free eti free ne ho. So what you say, how no na ma snoring ne ba no. But say uda na say wo turn your stomach e dey call e dey stomach ni wo muto mpa ne so a. E hard dey say obe snore. E make an pa jo what say.
Machase.
I say uda stomach uda stomach e fe ni say e hwe e face up a. Na say uda ho no wuti ya. For the possibility for you to snore no very high. What I say, try these positions, maybe you can sleep with mother on chemu, with me add on your stomach, add your stomach so. No what I say. Try this position there, they say. Just for the snoring, it be jaya near. Why?
Okay, no problem. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Akushika, ever my good.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Evening.
Maybe say visual no. My mind is blocked. Manifestation no. Me say na oh, Kase, when you want to manifest, you do it once and you forget about it. Is it that, maybe, for instance, okay, me chasing a maybe my no say 7 days a week. I want to work on it spiritually, like
Yeah,
visualize on it, manifest. So every evening, now me manifest. They say, embra to me. Is that the wrong process? Should it be just once, or you can do it many times?
okay. Yeah. So I'm kind of there are different levels of the game. So
Okay.
the first level, as the social media and they be out better visualizing and then you do it and all that, right? That is fine. But anymore based on the issue and I'm there catch you say. The first time I ever visualize is up baby, you know, I quite that. Sometimes you see, yeah, no, they be and I say, to me, I say, not as I powerful, but you don't. But no, I can say, unless you don't know who you are, that is the problem.
Okay.
So they have the first one we do from the mind. On the mind, you know, I dream the attention say, where attention goes, energy flows.
Okay.
So then, if you want to do, you're using the mind and then you need to repeat it, right? So that the economy will get more energy. But when you're using the heart and your consciousness and you're on another level.
Okay. Into using your mind, you know, and no who said they be a some particular sport now.
Yes,
You know,
yes. So
trying
your
to make sure
thoughts.
you are there. You know your mind, your thoughts.
Answer mind and then I'll be repeating it. Be I say and you are trying thought in the wood trim now man more attention, energy, so that it will start to
Okay,
manifest.
manifest. Okay.
Yes.
Then the other one is which one now? You do it just once and you let it
Yeah,
be
the
and
other one
forget
is the
and move
heart.
on.
The other one
heart.
is the heart.
Okay.
Okay. Or the consciousness. Well, you know, so everything is already you. You're not trying to attract or I don't know how attract, you know. You are just tuning in into it. That's what I say. And with the heart, you know, the heart doesn't go with reason. It doesn't go with how we be see. It doesn't. Maybe answer and a bit. Unlike the mind and the end there. I mean, it makes sense because I don't know per se bantam. They also repeating the baby. So now I powerful, right? Logically, right? Because that is how the mind works. It works in logics, but the heart doesn't work in logics. So you desire, and I'm sad, you are just tuning in to the one you want. So you desire what you want, okay? You know, I want this, or you can visualize it what you want. We are nowhere we lazy.
Okay.
And no, so whatever way, you know, it is going to happen because you are not creating anything. You are just tuning in. I say send a radio, no, or whatever. No, I need to use your example. No, there was different station room, and I will tune up a different way. But what I said, so the radio will. Or the other realities now person will manifest. It is right here, right now. It will see it is power into your power universe. And in order for you to tune in into that, you don't have to do much. So that make a desire so we now pay for an see when it's way be open, you must say this and this and that. We are and then so the man time. And it's an your man, so pursue you say, yeah, they now check you at the be and you sad, you know. Oh, yes, I didn't dream a doubt ya, dear say be ya na nina ya, no. A command, dear no, a total surrender. Oh, surrender, say the power within yourself, no, can do whatever it also manifests. So the manner when I feel cook me, my example be this first. Obi bejo phone. That's what name more. Once we me baby no wakota foforo no yes certain ma ko nim fu me ma wonji ni na wo hweta mai. And then now we if I for ma no akọ say no, right? But when you be a uji ni this onim fu ni mu a, you don't really, you know, because you know that also the yes, why surrender at trust no, right? Sana heart in it here. It is also surrender man no say it can do it. And what the army said, no said can do it. You don't have to worry again. The moment Abesha worry,
I doubt
you are using your mind.
Job. Right.
Yes, you are using your mind to interfere with the frequency. No? It means that the American winding this out 2 minute woman the bit my
right.
And I commanded the I quite the same Yanko fan about on ton and Tamni Bino. So really, because it is a divine timing, everything is divine. Inti akoma ne deɛ no, sɛ na deɛ na make no. Things that happens to us, akoma deɛ no unexpected. Sanity.
Okay.
Inti things are mostly no first we boy see upe we bonse na refi. You know, I think that man for sanity. And Tanya man ebema change your life like dramatically.
Unexpected.
Yeah, the unexpected things about Abraham, you can check it. It just changed your life like
Right.
straight up. Sana akomane etie. So when you want, this is what you want, and then leave it and do your normal. Say be open so to kwaya. Na say be oye oton. Oye provision shopper fine. Oye we can present to papa. Oye no leave and then focus on what you man oye no. Right? And forget about we know. And then as time goes on now, then it will come unexpectedly.
Okay.
That is the master, what do you call the highest level of how manifestation works. And a baby will set it as much as you want. So what is happening is at the moment the universe at the quarter that you thought to travel faster than light. So it starts to shape you, your life towards it. As a miracle, some miracle happen. Tiafin eko wa boom. Akofo fanko fu bi akwa ye bi. Right? But mind, always want to know the process. It want to take it way through logically to see is okay. If you want a code two and a code saying by heart and the end of the unim the scene to baza. As you have no idea one at all. Right. So that is how I had to at the end here. So we recommend as a student of expanding India, you use the heart one, no. And don't have much results, results and things that can change your life. Again, the mind in it almost like you are chasing. And idea with chasing so there. One to them because they don't Sudan. But go for 1 or 2 videos to me for more. But no crest out for more problem because anything you manifest from the mind, it is in a polarity. Again, there's a whole lot of you was a bit quiet but again, you just strong.
That's a who do you go deep?
Just do the heart. Desire what you want. From then release it to the universe that has already been done. And Ben Mukra fine, no says it's almost like in return. So and then a Christopher can say fate. And one I Yeshua Kazu would get to session up your bar. And one or cast a magic and the Chiona, the Chiana Bedrin home. You don't have to think because we don't do anything. And from my bonnet your made we don't have to think. Who do you brewer? One I got a Bruno, the pH of the soil.
You just leave it.
You just leave it and the nature take it. That is it. So this have to do that there is a supernatural intelligence behind everything that is working on our behalf. And you can surrender to that power within yourself. And then I'm Dr. Strange, also you cannot beat the river into submission. You need to surrender to its current and use it as your own. In the internet, since you ever baby, tries to be seen because you know tries to be right? But currently is one of the form of they use for your own. So the same thing that there is something within your own self, the greater being of what is connected. Anything because you are as quantity as quality as the source. Also, you need to get that into who know now you know say anything I want, that divine timing, divine intelligence have everything in control. And then your friends just surrender no. I can't want them no. Because what surrender at the no. They said they'll phone around no. Unim so ne phone into what surrender boss who they go what him koda. When the amount of crowd him so akodo the amount the only problem. Right? Obey deliver as promised. So it's the same way now. We need to trust ourselves that our own consciousness will bring the thing to us. And they be on the outside for not test here to see. Say I'm yet the air and I say. Sometimes, but patience, the things of the heart are patient. It is wisdom. It is something of it doesn't rush. It is in divine timing. So it doesn't mean that they're not open and buy it. Oh, me pay and buy, you never know. Maybe there's something extraordinary be a air for you or you winning anyway. I hope so. Dream.
Yeah.
Continue. Yeah. Because I make me.
Yeah. Alright. Your time on Impo Crash, I think you ever find Nipa 2 per then we are done.
Oh no, you finish your more. I'm saying my job, my time. Yes.
Okay. Queen.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
My question, I said you have answered it already. Because Yes, the question it has been answered. Yes, thank you very much.
All right.
Okay.
Mm.
Yes. So sanity. It's really, really wonderful. Yeah, if everybody understand it. But again, still now, I want to ask you, it's fine. You can do that, but send your cano. Yeah, nobody different. Oh, there, yes, sure. Oh, but what time was it? Try me, I don't know the reason why, but home in for money, when Auntie I'll be too. Any, what did you be doing? You don't do anything really. Everything is already there. And can Fremano, okay, and Fremano, how does you know a farm from Makumu? How does it do that? Have you even think of that? We're trying to call you then a yam, you don't know. So really, we have no idea about. We are just experiencing what is already there. We don't really do anything.
Even it's like when you plant a fence a seed, like you force the seed they say won't grow just that day now. It
Yes.
grows on one kasane time.
Yes. So there are things that we don't have control, and really we don't have control of everything. We are just living through experiences. But the ego make us think say yeah, baby. That is the problem. And on as one shut that at the end down. When you no 2 minute woman no ain't member. But what until mo code no de ahye baby ya kaka ya say ndwendwe na de che no ho. Nya afi na de why no it the same thing here and why man oh adechi adebedaye you are still thinking about the future. Or say ndwendwe ma de che na ndwendwe ne ho. It's the same thing I'm trying to say. Say at the end of will manifest in the future no. You are not the one I called a bed na ba and when the be kwa kofa he. Why are you trying to think for the future? Right? Let it do itself because the future in itself has a consciousness or whatever. But anyway, Bible for no, also for the picture one more. We're into us.
Yeah, Marian.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Me didn't say me answer no, boss. It's a answer.
Question.
Yeah.
Hey,
Badia ba kuna.
Munya ma answer anyway.
Badia ba kuna. Chema adwene me did say sika program so no me ye can say time mama Esther be ye oni mama Esther ye bi but ade na to me no na ka me try ase nka metimi asan ye bio but me timi nye na me person ka me bisa ho asem se kwan wo ho na nka me bisa.
Don't worry, bisa.
Okay. Na mama Esther no mo ka sen ke enko heart ni but na into time I kata ye ni aye briefing no na o kasa kakra but me who say afede na me who colors ni change sa afede na etwa ne ho na etwa ne ho etwa ne ho na afede asa me who say bibi twefiri me na ase eba me soro ti de me hu ansa asa atwe na ade twa round na de me awuram etwe me de me awuram na makopie baabi na me san eniema na mama Esther mo ye ne sika na me te enso metimi hu se masan akopie baabi fo enti me pie ho no me hwe ho na me san ba ke na me se me pesa me san ye bio enti me san na san atwe me the second one assign adini chat around to say the me who dem
portal, a tunnel, yeah.
It's a tunnel. That's a multi am from and I say ensure na say it cannot share the miracle room. But a difficult room no after the me who say any pana me who in fact me who be will be asida. Me who ni papa giant pack say I say almost so I'm more 10 fear ni sisi woman. Like see a scene so to say play. But it be so nice a python da omukom omuye akakakakaka na simi afide na migina ho na mehwe afide me too mani so na se nipa bi so no wo ha wo mo su kro na efe a wo mo so ewo ho ba me sign by extra no ma try asen ka metimi asan aya akọ.
Your problem is you are trying.
Yeah.
Don't try it, Jago.
Don't try.
Oh, by the time we are me briefing exercise na me say me science says sika mo ya na me try say oh
don't try Emma that.
Don't
try.
It's you know Because me person me psycho chrono so say we me see ko hu chrono ni muni panet to say me person me say me ko experience san ye man na me ko experience so
Just do your normal breathing exercise, listen to it, and just let whatever will happen will happen. Right?
Okay,
Don't try.
okay.
If you are trying
Okay.
in the heart, we don't try anything in the heart. We don't even concentrate
Oh,
everything
okay.
because all of them is from the mind. Okay? You just let what be like what be.
Okay.
But what I say, until the crocodile, your breathing exercise, you are doing free, so bit my side there. It's your three more.
Okay, me
Again.
be free so.
Would be
Yeah,
the
they will
best.
between 7%
It's
beside.
desire 7%. It's the same thing. Also, I didn't make and you can't also see the same at the chrono. Desire you want to experience the same at the chrono. Then you are doing free, so and it will happen. But what I say, because whatever happened, no, it did happen naturally on its own. Until because I did happen naturally,
Because
it changes as
time I no me not me who quite a fast so by cry. Me da would
yes,
me tia some mama say can me tia some mama. I said me who colors in the brain, me who colors in the change it around sa na pija me na de me room. Ain't seen me who's I mean say via some say yes I the best out of me ako.
Anke any first na ka because before Jesus.
Oh, say come sorry. I'm sorry about kaya baya.
So Mariam,
Okay.
So again, now your desire is clear. You want to go there.
Okay.
But don't again. Still now say send them kind. You want to go there, so you are the one. You are trying to figure out. I'm not breathing exercise, you know. How will it, you are trying to think about it. How it's gonna come. You need to surrender the mind. Okay. Don't try. Just do what normally as we always do. Do your breathing exercise. Something happens, fine. Something else, fine. Your desire now, what designer is already there. But the moment I will try so to say the way, and then you are the one who are trying to recreate it. You are not leaving it for the higher intelligence of to take over, which is your higher self.
Oh, okay.
I quite said the home. Oh no, Papa, now what could you say? Opesa o ya de and I penina ya
o network
ya ma pesa penina ya de ba wa pesa o wa do wa ba mo so pesa o ya de na so motemenga me no ba mo na pe che wa de na wa pesa o che wa de so wan ka sa bitini wa bitini ya se me de wa mo aye, right?
Oh, okay.
So so what that is what you are doing, and we do it unconsciously without we knowing. That is the ego, the mind, and identity. Or doing something in John person. But yes, it's cinema be boss be wa Jamuma no munyama was teaching me right? That is the whole thing. So just surrender to it. The most senior man in here. And one is all the okay necessary why you're fine. You are doing free, so no says chama and your keka number 1 to a boom and be fine. And then repair is gonna come.
Okay. Yo. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Nice one. Welcome.
Michael.
Dream.
Yeah, my friend Michael Neko.
Hello?
Yeah, you're Tunka.
Before Pachomum, good evening.
Good evening.
Was a down my a etheric state of consciousness. I don't want to perceive make a boss institute we say so we do etheric consciousness now. Or to me, a change wadring. Say, what to me, actually, when you with
Oh, we're freezy.
Oh.
We're freezy.
The whole person. Nipa need to me yes, I did announce also no who was teaching way, who to me suya, idea yes, no to me a ball who by a brain now. So yes, I know, or to me any one answer on to me now. Nipa could do etheric realm one.
I think
I'm a Ghanaian in Homaga Untino. Oh, you're one draw, no, you're one through it. But I don't think
But I'm a chunk of
Amagani Amagashi and Wamago. It's all your home run way in you. That is why I didn't hear you know. Maybe because a little bit complex because we want the best out of the best for you. Yeah, but so was your 2x4, 2x4, be another say. That's your rubber, you know, rubber young way. So, yes, they can do that, and you can also protect. Everything goes back to what you know. It's an knowledge is power. No, what do you know? And you know how far it is, how deep it is, or in other way, or perception, or how deep it is, or in other way, or state of consciousness, how deep it is. Part what I say. Aha. So that is the problem. But internet catcher say, in order for you to do that, it's easy. There's all this thing that doesn't have to be hard. Also, how I meet them, even trying. We always try to do something, but you don't have to try. You just have to surrender. Okay? Surrender and say, oh yeah, fine. You trust that something is gonna happen, but you are not in control. You need to identify that aspect of yourself. That, for example, yes, you are trying to do it, but there's some higher aspect of yourself who can do better, who know the overview of the whole thing, and then you want that aspect to take control. And what the Anna said, you just do what you're supposed to do, live in the now. Any can't say now, which means okay, you're supposed to do your practice every day in the evening. You're supposed to do this, and hold and behold, it is gonna come. You see, so back to your question, which is state of consciousness, no, is what is knowledge is power. No? It's what is the real power. Real power is not about the techniques. Real power is not about say, it's the understanding of what we are teaching you. It's the perception, it's the state of consciousness now obinyano. And no mum na power no mum na tumi no. So really techniques no mum na no, but people themselves okay. Or can you do techniques in muma and obetimi and why papa no very powerful. That is really not the case. The teachings in itself is the power itself. Me what I said. So this is the understanding. The understanding now binya and to me obinya and to me or level or another way man focus where you are, how you are vibrating or your frequency. Meaning now your level of understanding or perception. That's what I said. So frequency 1,000 why now won't your baby as here. And only and found yeshi will be the bayon called the bayon wine. It doesn't mean that you need to vibrate. So I had no we equate vibrations and frequency with understanding and knowledge. Sa nneɛma na ɔyɛ anamoka wo de kɔma demons for any be sorcerers for any be no more be your motive nneɛma bi ase no mu di bɔne your whole higher vibration oba from right and most of the time one for who said darkness is really powerful than the light and all these ideas because of say more light sometimes quiet relaxed too much right but no. That is not how it should be. You should learn and go deeper and deeper. And back to you, whatever you say, So when she had an answer, it is so obibe control. Okay. And Sanya can say you never have to try anything. You just only have to do. For example, how to send thought to somebody. Obu obetrase no was send it. Onim say I force to be near you. Onim say I say force to be no as why given a one 12 in the moon. I question but and that's you don't have to try. You just have to realize the truth that you send it. How your casa true be no sound how they send it to will be at here. So some send it to Tamawa, I'll be okay. See. And as a can't no thing to say don't need the back on all casa one way here. There's no magic be a womb. So the understanding now will be no. And then I be my the power, and I be more team all this sort of nyoma as easy as fast as possible. Indeed, yeah. To your question, I said America na magani magasia ne ho maga ho. It is one your word you they are near. You do buy on coin.
Matthias, where them that's in chill.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, Elizabeth.
Mama Elizabeth, watch you.
And yeah, is what
Good evening.
Yeah, evening.
Greetings to all the teachers, and we really appreciate your time and your knowledge.
Okay.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Please, my question is based on astral consciousness.
Okay.
Uh-huh. I want to ask, if before somebody dies, assuming the person was having a sickness that affected the person's breathing pattern, when the person dies, does the person appear with the same condition?
Does the person appear with what, please?
With the same condition
No.
at
Astral body, no, it's different. No.
okay.
Some of them call will appear as the best self or the best age. It might be the useful age. It might be Tama now you're more energetic. No, the astral body is different from the physical. Any all these organs and any all this sort of it's different than God.
A dream confused me. I had a dream about my father, and he had lungs problem. So when he's breathing, you could see how he breathes. So when I dreamt, I saw him in the same state, and I became
Okay.
confused. But like inside the dream, I was thinking that if I tell him that, like I was thinking, if I let him know he can't change whatever state he wants, he will do it. But it's just because he doesn't have that knowledge, that is why he's still in that state. But if he's able to be aware that he can change it, then he will be able.
Now I understand what you're talking about. Yes. So also that time I said there are people who die, but they don't know they have died and they still believe the same thing and not once on the astral plane. Okay, so there's a possibility that is there. So sometimes in Nippon only so we say na adwuma wo kono da so ko adwuma no astral world ho. Ono akasa create ade no na adwene. Because adwene say sad is still there. The person start to experience that ade.
Okay. Then I get it. Thank you so much.
Okay.
As you said, it's happening to say they're working. Okay.
Collins.
Yeah.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, colleague.
Me pamucho, Michio Bibia. Me pamucho. The 5 state of consciousness, no. Do we have a being that control each of the 5 states of the state of consciousness, Nana?
Oh no.
With all of them together. All of them together, and I said Bakubia.
Each state bia, say Abia, when you come to Astra, Abia, who is in charge there? Because Kosa, name mental. That's what I want to understand.
Oh no. When you say I quite say Ghana, US and China. Also, you know Ghana, Hana, you know Ghana, Hano. Yeah, you know in India before you ask me difference over US.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean say Obu on that as the same. So there's an American sanity. It doesn't mean so Obu US on the hoodie knowledge. How who US for on the hoodie in a part of that on the down. A system no and a system no and power system ni programming and the money panel developed that awareness. Develop it, that place no one.
That place no.
Yes, sanity.
Okay. Let us repeat.
Okay.
Stewart. Yeah.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, evening, Mr. Stewart.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah,
evening.
Okay, so from me church obia. So me kata me can say ensure na question bia sa dia say contribution bi sa.
Okay.
Na etipe mu na say mu bu say question e busa na e dinam ya. Asa ensure na fa topic na esua no ho. Da bia na mamo kasa sa yanka emfa question wo yanka fa question ho. Ba me so kakra pesa me kan say anka nyame adoma anka Friday no topic or beba si yanki nsua no. The moment all chere topic na no onti bibia so mu a nanka wa resume sa nanka wa busa nanka wa chere mu nanka ye ba the following Sunday send na nanka onu mo ye musa question onu mo musa ye or lie or full lie no busa de be busia na no die na otiye na o me ne me pa geseng na ka wachirim aha ne mo se mu jama ese yen ka dia ene wa hwa Yesu pe de si nyina hwa we busa ni na questions.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
And at the same time, your time no. Na me busa say last na constitution focus no. Na mo che bi say ukono we constitution say bia ukono hu bibia ho ne ma ne twam 10 it say bi obitima constitution focus o ade ba kono na me busa say ho no omo de time na di yes ane ma na say time na sa ane ma no so
I'll talk about practices and
I say ne ye briefing exercise na ba no
yeah, no, time on that so the how be way
I say na mo kase bia o say focus on ba kase bia o say ho ne ma na enti sa ade na ho ne ma de content 10 say bi with my catching and ma no tima studying yenti no yenye sa constitution ni sa ne ma no nti ne musa say ho ne time da so ana
okay, don't worry. You drew on that. As we move on to the practices now, some of these things will be more clearer.
Ntia na me busa san say di ntia ma busa san say ye time ha no ye time no nye correct on say dem ka say ye wo class ni biblia say mo timi ko nam ko shade ho and say be time ko niti no and ya ma obi hu say ne Friday ne Sunday ye a program and your time na sa dia and ye e ba ya pon e ma ne mpa ho and so ya shase so me kakra mpesa me kan no
Okay.
Yes, I'm with Jadia, black, black man there. Maria, you make that what could you so cram me crowd sana yasaba. Oh,
yeah.
Because you say a time be pound, you know. You be trying time be any abaso. Oh, no more Sonia Pong. Yeah, Sonia started ya, Ubia be steady. Me that's it.
All right.
Okay. Your dream continue me, but why? Second, Papa.
Last one. Okay. It said yeah, Steward, they can I can do that, but unfortunately, as I've year starting, see a timidity a break kakra. As time goes on, ni na be happy. Boating.
For good evening. Pastor Moteminka.
Pastor Metumankapa.
My question, my person, maybe say. I think say about say projection. Maybe we briefing na we na we meditations no. Do some pens na. I think so be crack and what some kakra. But say a normal beer. I think it be about 15 years ago, crana. Why no momona a bawani so. And I think Anna at the same time so no. And person bisa say any quite say na wo kan. O force on was a chinchina me per se. Me who be na me like me timi ye ana. I was how ye soft na in person bisa be kakra. And let me get question.
All right.
Na me de akatwa so.
Okay. Okay, so the whole thing is also like I think I said it before, but I don't know some also the kid, ultimately starting straightforward. Step by step. Maybe obesha sia no for the do baby anu wejai now woman aduane di later na was no or we are from later we are no was sorry na nante kakra so what I say. So as for me who started like this, definitely we will struggle with your concentration because right now we focus on and that strict. So what you saying? Say, oh yeah, bibi betima baba besim. So what you say? Now we refuse home pokra say oh yeah we. So over struggle say over say come back to line. Me bacho dem make an uti me. So for now, no, this is how I be. So what you say? It's a practice. Practice. Practice the only way with mamu perfect. E wade na wo yinim. Into one step at a time. So what you say? So you don't worry about say oh yeah na say thought to be si utrimuna. I say later unye. You just relax it. So what you say? Okay. Then what's our start bium. One step at the bedroom ribino maybe.
Okay. Me pacho me last question. I think say me call Bible school kakra.
Okay.
Na almost share idea about the prophetic. Say sometimes we administration. And yeah, dear you know now better was some. Sometimes you feel. Sometimes through the administration, over to me within say or imagine something. You can feel say at once over to my feel say we have from AI or yeah. It means something else say maybe a obi or what's or what's our problem no. And at the same time, when ebia obi busa no, it works. Once ebia obi say ne yefno, then you call him, then no bompire man. Sometimes you can imagine something say, wait me afraid will be at once now. Wait me, when you thought to be say ebia nipa no ofri ha ni chroma. Wait me ashell and come totally. I did it. Wait me ashell crash could ni fee any adina. Is it part of the year?
Okay, so for the income share, you know, it's not something friend is saying special specific for some any be particular. Okay, Pacho me ba God is epijanin sir.
Yeah, dream me that same passion. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Pacho paso kasana.
Oh, now kasa. Ba na me pese ohu se maba.
Okay, me that's it. Okay, so what in Pacho Timinka?
Metonga.
So like I was saying, you know, that abilities, you know, it's not any specific for some nipa bi omo special. But also what I say, something na ye one na obi abetime develop it. Unconsciously, no, we do it every single day. I think say it touched me before. We do it every single day, but yes, say the awareness no na any ho. Awareness ni ho ni ntino. O ye mpokra na wadwen nkɔ hɔnom ɔmfa attention ɛmma no so ate aseɛ wobɛtumi aka asɛm bi a asɛm na woka no for you na woka nkasa no you don't even know sɛ woka na agorɔ so ate aseɛ wobɛka no maybe in the next minute, in the next hour, or ɔkyena wherever it is no na ade na happen so ate aseɛ so wobɛkɔ akɔto so sɛ ade na happen no then you be na afei dɛ woka ɛba bɛsi wotim sɛ asɛ meka biribi sei na ade na ba bɛsi wotim sɛ ampa woka biribi sei ɛna a happen so ate aseɛ so the same thing wobɛtumi anya abilities wei mu no nyinaa but just say when we go to the Christendom, the Christian line ɛna yɛdi name sɛ ma no ɛna prophet nti sɛ wokɔte biribi saa pɛ asɛ nipa no yɛ special asɛ prophet no ɔno nko na Nyankopɔn kasa kyerɛ na ɛfɛ no sɛ obɛtie bibia ɛrekɔfɔ no so na ana ama nipa na akɔyɛ exception as we different from ɔmo maka ni nyinaa mepatwɔ so wate aseɛ but in sɛ the universe na ahyehyɛ ne nneɛma no ɛyɛ abilities a obiara bɛtumi develop obiara bɛtumi develop bi obiara bɛtumi ahu sometimes wobɛtumi so daeɛ a where did you go if na akɔ you went to a different timeline so wate aseɛ and that into no so obiara so daeɛ so wate aseɛ but in that case no afe na adekɔ akɔma bi na ɔno so ba bɛka ne deɛ na say na asɛ sonsom and you see the thing
but Matthias here your time to be for a while to us.
All right, medasi. Hey, Justice, last one, your time.
Yeah, dream.
Yeah.
Dream pacha temenka.
Me pacha me tun kapa.
Abusia from pacha mama me fa de kakra ntuja. Abusia yakasa wo ba ha ye reprogramming. And whatever you know from religion, whatever you know from whatever you have practiced, pacha don't come and use it as an example here. Because we are mystics. We don't practice anything religion. So what you are talking about is actually psychic abilities. Can you friend within spirituality? And this ability can you is within every soul. But the pastors have a way of doing that because of near almost or more. And it's a different thing altogether. And you can't say near winim dadano. Put it aside. Don't come and repeat it over here. So the year example, because we are mistakes. We don't do anything religion. We don't do anything Hinduism. Okay, we are talking about the soul. And to be terms are use so that you don't confuse other people here. Mesra why you suffer can who say friend when you suffer because who practices spirituality. You cannot serve two masters. So we don't want people to get confused. We want them to know what we are teaching, that we want them to tap into that. Enti abusua, mesra mo ne wonim dada nyinaa no, mesra wo ba afa to ho. Tie sɛ ne yɛ kasa, ɛwɔ ɛsa yɛ yusu, nsɛm a yɛka so that we can actually help ɔmo ba ne nyinaa. Mesra mo a mo me limit nneɛma bi. We are trying to deprogram you. Enti don't be bringing other things here because this is not religion. This is totally different. Mesra mo a meda ase dream pattern.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Justice.
Okay.
You are the mama goddess eka no me can be kakra from otherwise and may be ebe chi nipa adwen wa hanom si. Yeah, just as wait makase.
Okay. Me chair busuafo nyina.
Yeah, Joseph.
And they said na you confused kakra wo ha kakra.
Okay.
Obi bisa say oh yes exercise a menka nneoma bebre bia na de waka na ba ko menka bi. Nti me bisa say oh yeah exercise a ubetimi aye exercise na wontimi fa bibia nsi wani say eno nti na wo yeah exercise.
Oh, and
Say bia won kasa wo pese wo hu bibi
ana one tia si one tia
yes sir.
okay mama kasa
Daddy, wait there. On say Sister Mariam dear no kan no. Ade na ne ni nda so na esi ye. Eno no ono try so obesan aye. Ana boss it advising is say o man mba naturally send ye ba ye na. Man try so be. But this one they practice here the amount. Practice no kwa ya o botaye o bibi wo I mean can say botaye bi wo when you so akoye concentration exercise na kwa akoye. Me patch what am I say? O kwa akoye concentration exercise to build your visuals no. And as I said the thoughts about you ma wo be aware of any thoughts. Inti no dey be o idea bi a wo dey kwa akoye practice na no dey different from Auntie Mariam question na oye den obisa ye no. Okay, this time require concentration exercise. Now me sure the be happen. And no there still you have ideology be or back of your mind what you acquire. Any anti Mariam any nyepe me pacho.
Okay, Matthias.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Medas.
Okay, nice one. Okay. So back to a friend say na number 7% me can there goddess ebe kind no. So the person watching and say on say right now no you are person will shift from a certain belief be now before this a certain different understanding be or baby and as at the same time no you are still holding on to that idea now we work from baby up say we free no and so it's like I say upese uti ha kakra no wakuti ha kakra na wo dey combine na wo hwese eno dey ne ebefa that case you know it doesn't really like as a would you are deceiving yourself. So what I say it doesn't really go like that. So if you upese uti hu free bibi hu na sa ade no ewom kakra na say as na wo ye hu research na wakofa kakra na wo hwese ebeye year. So what I say, and otherwise you are still in the same category now. You are still holding on to it. In any time bia obeti bibi hu asem bia fa hu bia opese will try now find means just to defend it because still now you are still holding on to it. So what I say, it is a ye o ha no ma na se usua side way maybe the Christian semni Muslim na se for sem no you still ask question about it that means say person unya am sensible to justify say still now say the religion side, you know, it is still okay to practice it. You understand? So, open say we are completely away from it. Just forget it. Funny say I say unim bibia. So what you say? And oh baby sian bibi fufro. So what you say? Oh baby sian bibi fufro. It you know, they unim before, they unim later, whatever you would was sian bibia no in the past, you know. Forget one can fashion with him say sian bibia. It doesn't exist. So what you say? It doesn't exist. Now untie the new one now utie no. And yes, a change na ye for so ye such change na ti the ye can. Ye de ubi this ye. Addition na ye dia e de aboa ye nyina. If you are okay with it, fine. If you are not okay with it, you can peacefully exist. Exit from the platform. So the be ya religion na woman or whatever it is, you know. Enkonku disturb obi so no a way of understanding things. Why? Any demo Mr. Because at this point, you know, we need to be able to get away with the religion side, because religion, you know, me sure say ke boy mubia nankai by nanki engineer hanu say. No, we should, maybe as time goes on, no, it is fine, because teachings, you know, course na ube get away with all these kind of questions, you know. Intimisere mo ama mama en confuse ye ho. I think say God is be kind in na intino. Yeah, it is fine. A time on aso main kasa bebre. I don't know say mama Esther Bacho be can be.
Chesa, medase, ebusuafo me papa no mo ne me maame mo. Yada mo si bebre na ene class aye kama pa na mesrɛ mo ani die mu a mesrɛ mo. So be bisa ne question say fa answers ne ho, say fa teachings ne ho, say mfa ho. Mesrɛ mo ebia na bibi bedru nso ebeto a. Ebia na question beba besi wo mu a pese obisa na mfa teachings ne ho. Na nso we bisa. Nti mesrɛ mo se moma ye nyina yenya akoma baako. Na yɛntena sɛ busua baako na yɛmfa ɔdɔ, because yɛnkɔ baabi a yɛsua adeɛ nkakra na adesua no sɛ na boss ita yɛka no practice na ne questions na ɛba na yɛkyerɛ mu na wonya deeper understanding ɛwɔ mu no ɛno a no wonya ntiaseɛ na deɛ boss bɛkyerɛ bi a yɛnkɔ ha yɛnwura ha no woyɛ ne easy, but understanding na take place a wobɛhu sɛ wode teachings na akyi saa bɛwie akyerɛ no na yɛma practice a na wo wuntimi nkɔ. Nti srɛ na mesrɛ sɛ mum yɛnya abotrɛ de obi abebisa biara no mesrɛ mo obi bisa question a obu mfu akyire. Mo obi bisa question a asɛ o waste your time. Mesrɛ mo mepa mo chow mesrɛ mo a na yɛnti obi ase na yɛnyɛma ne nyɛ fɛfɛɛfɛ. Mum yɛmfa ɔdɔ ntena kakra na mepɛ sɛ meka fa ho no. Thank you very much.
Yeah. God especially kasa nti mama yi.
Ahene mpacho na me say King Solomon wa around on so man te ne kasa.
Maybe or not, maybe I don't know. Maybe they don't want to come up. I don't
know. Okay.
God is in Pacho to us.
Dream.
Yes, mommy.
Hello, Dream.
Yes, Papa.
Mpacho na me say you King wa around on so man te ne nkan ana.
I don't know.
Yeah, no person be kasa.
Na me kasa maybe he doesn't want to talk.
Oh, okay.
Na time no ko.
Yeah, point me. Na me ita Pacho ube kan bibi a kyerɛ.
Oh no. Yeah, they're just the you know, just continue to learn and we are all good. As a time no continue more up na amanfo. Yeah.
So it's fine. Ebusan for mama by yebe share Tuesday. Anna meboa. Is it Tuesday?
Tuesday 5 p.m.
Okay, all right. And then mama by.
Hey, abusuafo mo a mo bi sa movies munya abotre. Ya pom.
Eno mo ko kasa. Na omo questions no mo yen short. Asomu.
Ana de dream I say ya beka envo.
Is it e funny sir. All right.
We'll go with the flow.
Hey, sika peso kasa mumi enti no nyesa asembeba.
Hey, asembeba de asembeba.
Yes,
Oh,
dear,
hey,
mo confront with time, no. Time, no. We know more about Tuesday, no.
Ah, yeah, me real time pampa.
Must say beginners atata so no.
Hey, mama.
Hey, Drew.
Ah, yeah, Tuesday ni different. Tuesday and Thursday ni different class. Mpamcho mo fanche na nyamo.
Class where your telegram dear no.
Ah, we different. Enti no.
Ayo.
Say how no dey ni eh Friday and Sunday.
Sunday. Hey.
Yeah.
Plenty kaya dasi o na kameni dream bi anka ya confuse so ade.
Nwa. Asemu. Okay, sika yeah that's
you know, I'm say up to now no yenya more practice be I don't know. Nana na ite cancer or the breeding ni we ni be mo. Nti ekoba ne sana do your practice without expectation, be persistency, consistency minus expectation. Mekoye blue circle na makushia me nana. Mekoye say na makushia me nana no ye bibia free me say the boss e kana. Go and do your practice. BBS hallelujah +1. BBNC I see your practice and why practice. So we should cut down expectation. Me person me ko hu we. Me person me ko hu we no. And let's bring it an end to it. Do your practice, breathing exercise, visualization, imagination, breathing exercise. Do it and sleep. Oh, yena BBC +1 for you. BBNC yes practice. Yenka se kohwe BB family. Oba de ya aduma yebeshia Friday.
Okay, me da sika. Ubiama by munko
Bye. Friday
yebeshia
kameni dream nkwa de anka boy kaya asesa no.
asemo.